Hello everyone. So before we start this video, I have a quick message from the Ukraine Volunteer Center.
Доброго дня! Вас вітає Український волонтерський центр. Сьогодні ми оголошуємо новий збір. 2 Nissan X-Trail для парамедиків на Запорізькому напрямку. Бо вчасна евакуація поранених солдат рятує їх від смерті. Кожен автомобіль – це десятки врятованих людей, яких вдома чекає сім'я і діти. Також треба корм для приюту у Херсоні, який ви бачили у наших відео. Бо треба допомагати нашим чотирилапим друзям. За найкращий донат ми відправимо набір рюмок, зроблених з гільз-кулемету 30-го калібру. Також за друге місце буде флаг нашого фонду, розписаний бійцями. Велике дякую за вашу підтримку і теплі слова в коментарях. Ви нам дуже сильно допомагаєте. Слава Україні!
Героям слава!
So this is quite an interesting video here, not just because of seeing a Russian KamAZ getting destroyed, but we also get some interesting footage of how Ukrainian spotter drones seek out Russian positions. There are a few little curiosities in this video as well. So this spotter drone is observing positions in a huge refinery in Lysychansk. The footage is extremely clear too, really good quality. We can see a lot of details in this clip. So a KamAZ truck, a KamAZ-4350, is spotted and highlighted by the uploader. Then we see Ukrainian artillery hit this area. Now with these first strikes, I don't think the KamAZ-4350 was the intended target of the first artillery strike or the second one. They're too far away from the KamAZ. I think these artillery impacts here were intended to try and flush out the Russians from wherever they're hiding. As the first shell impacts, a second KamAZ truck arrives, parking in a small building. The spotter drone observes the building and tracks the crew from the KamAZ as they run from that small building, with the KamAZ now parked inside, to a slightly larger building nearby. There's also troop movement seen near the original KamAZ, shown by the spotter drone again. We then see an artillery shell impact to the left of the KamAZ 4350, causing a small fire. This one misses, as you can see. There's a small cut in the video, but I don't think too much time has passed as we can still see smoke from that last impact site. Then, we see a very accurate artillery strike absolutely obliterate the original KamAZ truck that's parked up. So it's quite interesting. I wonder why it was decided to hit the KamAZ rather than the buildings which the troops are hiding in. No other artillery strike is shown after, and I can't help but wonder if there are further impacts not shown to us. As remember, there is a second KamAZ truck which hit itself into building, which would be a good target, not to mention 2 buildings shown which have a troop presence inside. It could be that it was decided the artillery on hand was a small caliber one and wasn't strong enough to destroy these buildings. This is a refinery, so I expect the buildings here are sturdier than they may appear. But the fact Ukraine launched 3 initial artillery shells, which look to be with the pure intention of just flushing the Russians out, shows that they don't really have a shortage of shells. So why not give these buildings a mallet too, just in case we can destroy them? It's quite curious. Here's the geolocation on screen now. The KamAZ, shown by the red marker. Highlighted in blue are 2 buildings. The northernmost one is where the second KamAZ parked. The westernmost one is where the KamAZ drivers were headed to. Now, KamAZ trucks are used for transport duties, so I wonder if this area is some sort of storage depot or facility. The KamAZs come here to load up and then ship the supplies towards the front. It could also be just a makeshift barracks where the crew of these trucks come to park up, rest, get some time off. Here's the facility itself, and it's huge. Lots of hiding spots in fairly tough structures for the Russians, so it's no surprise that they're making use of this site. Given the size of it and the different buildings and pipes and walkways crisscrossing the place, it does offer plenty of places to hide and plenty of ways for troops and vehicles to move around, making it difficult for Ukraine to spot them. Zoomed out, we can see that this is southwest of Lysychansk and Severodonetsk. This area isn't too far from the front lines, about 5 kilometers, and is near an ongoing Russian offensive, as you can see on deep states. And here you can see that it's on the eastern front. So that's it for this video. An interesting one I thought, even if the target isn't as exciting as a rocket launcher or a tank or that sort of thing. I hope you found it interesting. If so, please click like, and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Thanks again, and take care, everybody.